Now, you mentioned Bill Gates. How did you actually come to know Bill Gates?
It came about because Meg Greenfield, who was the editor of the editorial page of the Post, called me in the late 1980s, and she said, "Warren, I've always loved the Pacific Northwest." She'd grown up there. And she said, "I want to know whether I have enough money to be able to afford to buy a house, kind of a vacation type house on Bainbridge Island near Seattle." And I said, "Meg, anybody that calls and asks me whether they got enough money does have enough money. So ones that don't call that don't have it." So she bought the house. So she invited me and Kay Graham and a few people out to the house. And she knew the elder Gateses. So she called Mary Gates. And then Mary went to work on Bill to try and get him to come. And Bill said, "I'm not going to go down there to meet some stockbroker or something." And Mary was a very firm type and said, "You're coming." And he said, "I'm not coming." And finally they started negotiating hours. And she said 4 hours. And he said 1 hour. And this went back and forth. And he came down. And when we met, we talked for about 11 hours straight without being interrupted.
Wow.
Yeah.
So that was the beginning of the relationship.
Yeah, we hit it off.
But you never bought any of his shares, or you just never really...
I bought 100 shares just to keep track of what this young kid was doing.
Okay. And he's now on your board, is that right?
That's correct.
So the relationship has become very close, and you get involved with him in many philanthropic things as well?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we have a lot of fun talking.